Well, it was my idea to start a jazz-based hip hop band. I didn't know it would turn into what it is now at all. I don't even really remember my original vision. I just knew I wanted some hip hop grooves and some jazz. But it all started, I asked my friend Rahman, who he lives in Las Vegas. He plays violin and viola. He's pretty connected with open mic scene and different stuff like that. So I asked him if he knew any MCs, and he recommended Rasar. So me and Rasar met up one day and just kind of did a little acoustic jam and talked a little bit. We decided to pursue it further, and so I got my buddy Jeremy to play drums and Nick to play bass, and we just jammed out on a couple songs at UNLV. Later we added Jason on keys and just kind of turned into a big thing and decided to make an album, and now we have 2 albums out, and now we're touring. It just kind of turned into a big thing, but I didn't know it was going to do that. I thought it was just going to be a fun little side project, but I'm glad it turned into this. It's been a lot. Before the Lique started, I was at school at UNLV studying jazz performance, playing other, cover band gigs and lounge gigs, just stuff like that. But then once the Lique started touring more, obviously I do more of that now, and it's a lot more fun than the typical Vegas gigs that are offered. Me, Nick, Jason, and Jeremy all went to UNLV, and we all have the same degree in jazz performance.
As a band, we're most influenced by groups like The Roots and like Hiatus Coyote, full instrumental bands that have a lot of like improvisation and like soul and jazz influence and stuff like that.
I would say collectively the band probably favorite, we get compared to The Roots the most. I wouldn't say we actively try to emulate them, but we understand that they, created the archetype. I'd say collectively the favorite band would be like Hiatus Coyote. I definitely know that there's like a lot of love for Robert Glasper, Flying Lotus. I would say the year that we came out, 2015 when we started, To Pimp a Butterfly just came out. And so, but we started just before that, but it really just opened the whole lane. So Kamasi Washington, we love Kamasi Washington and Terrace Martin and all them, and of course Thundercat. So all of the stuff that was going on, it just let us know that we were already moving in the right direction. So like we kind of came out of that. And of course, A Tribe Called Quest was when Sean Carbone came up with the idea to start the band. First thing he said to me was like, I want to write, I want to have original music, I want to be a jazz-based hip-hop band, kind of like A Tribe Called Quest. Like, immediately I was sold on it. So I would say definitely those native tongues are very important to us. Can't forget, Diggable Planets is definitely a major influence on us. I mean, I remember when, Rebirth of Slick came out. When the Rebirth of Slick came out, I remember seeing that video and I had never seen someone just like that mellow and chill. And actually, that's one of the first songs that we learned as a band outside of our own, and we still do it to this day. And actually, one of the interesting things was when we played in Seattle, we played that and we didn't know that one of the members is actually from Seattle. So we were just playing a song and everybody's having a good time. And I remember like somebody came up to me and let us know, that's crazy you played cool like that, because Diggable Planets, they're from here, at least one of the members is, and their band is all from here, the band they tour with now. And the guitarist was actually there that day, and he was playing in the band. So I actually met the dude, and that little did I know, we were playing cool like that for one of the cast that tours in Diggable Planets. So that was a trip. It just came full circle.